Today, we're going to talk about goals and success. Hi, this is Ted Demopoulos. A lot of people make goals, and there's good ways and bad ways to do this, although in reality, whatever works for you is fine. Let's talk about generally what doesn't work and what a lot of people do. Making some sort of a goal, never reviewing it, and giving up at the first sign of difficulty or partial failure along the way. An example, a lot of people make a goal, often a New Year's resolution, to get in shape. And if you go to the gym or the health club the first week of January, it's busy, it's hectic. Second week, not as much, and by the first week of February, it's back to normal levels. A lot of people have given up, most people probably. Whether they got sore because they overdid it in the very beginning, or they got busy, or they forgot it, it doesn't matter. It's failure, and failure isn't good. Let's talk about what does work with goals. Choosing a small number of goals, writing them down. Now, I actually write my goals down, and I use Michael Hyatt's planner, his best year ever planner, but it doesn't matter where you write them down. Reviewing them on a somewhat regular basis and expecting some difficulty along the way. You're going to have some difficulties, maybe some minor failures, some setbacks, and that's normal. That doesn't mean you give up. Now, here's specifically what I do, what works for me. I pick a very small number of high-level goals. You might even call them visions, although that sounds a little lofty. I call them visions because you can actually see them. So, for example, one of my goals is to get in the best shape of my adult life this year. Yeah, that's a pretty lofty goal. I can picture that. I can see myself lean and thin and healthy looking and so forth. Another is to write another book. Here's my last book, Infosec Rockstar. Now, you can picture a book, right? You can see the book. Another one is I do a lot of teaching, is I want to teach more classes I've written myself. And I can also see that. I can see myself standing up in front of an audience delivering my own material. Now, some people are going to say those goals aren't good. They're not smart. People talk about SMART goals in various variants: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-based. So looking at getting in the best shape of my adult life, how do you measure that, right? Or like writing a book, there's no time-based component there. Well, that's okay. What I do is, based on my high-level goals, is I come up with lower-level goals to support them. So let's talk about getting in great shape. That's something a lot of people, maybe most of you, can relate to. So although getting in the best shape of my adult life is like a lofty thing, it's like, how do you measure that? How do you know if you've done that? I have some very specific lower-level goals. One is to run 20 miles a week, every week. Now, that's pretty specific, that's pretty measurable, and I know I can do it. I'm not a serious runner, but I can do that. Now, what if I fail along the way, partially? What if I skip a week, or I don't make 20 miles, or I'm too busy with travel, or I get sick or sprain my ankle? Well, that's okay. That doesn't mean I give up. Maybe there's a little hiccup along the way. Now, in reality, I've made 31 weeks of 20 miles per week, which is, at least I think, it's pretty amazing for me. I have another goal. I signed up for a marathon on June 23rd. Now, does it matter whether I actually run the marathon and finish it? Not really. I mean, I hope to. I plan to. But let's just say I'm in great shape to do it and something happens, right? Some sort of emergency. Maybe it's a flood or a family emergency. Hey, I've still moved towards my higher level goal of getting in fantastic shape. Or what if I only run 12 miles? Who cares, right? It's a step in the right direction. I'm moving towards the goal. Or what if I don't write a book this year like I'm planning? What if I half write the book? Or what if I just written a proposal and I've gotten it accepted, or maybe just gotten in front of some publishers and gotten some hopefully useful feedback? Well, I've moved towards the goal. So what I do is I come up with a small number of very high level goals, very high level. You might even call them visions. I like things that you can picture in your mind. Based on that, I have some very more specific lower level goals. I review my goals on a regular basis. Now, besides Michael Hyatt's planner, I also use something called Evernote, which I use the free version. I'll probably pay for the paid version soon. And I have my high-level goals, and it syncs them between my cell phone and my laptop. So it's trivial to review them like almost every day or whatever, it's convenient. Expect some difficulties along the way to reaching your goals. Everything is not going to go smoothly. It's just not going to happen. If you've got a significant goal, there's going to be some difficulties, and you might say partial failures along the way, and that's normal. So this is Ted Demopoulos. Thanks for watching. Scroll down, click on like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.